Sun setting in the west in this late afternoon. It provides the perfect backdrop for this elimination semi-final from the Flight Centre Premier League, with the host Lions up against Mitchelton. As we see the two teams walking out and the Lions team sheet appearing. The final home appearance for Michael Butters, who of course has been a loyal servant across Brisbane football for so many years. For Mitchelton, it could well be Leo Sirianni's last match in charge of the Mustangs. Mitchelton won't be fazed by coming to Lions Stadium. They recorded a 2-0 victory here early in the year. Anton Shetton is the referee for this match, assisted by James Sherry and Paul Eldridge. The visitors get us underway through Josh McVeigh. Antonio Murray, the sharp touch on, and cleared away by Gaffney. Reardon under some pressure there, and there's a bit of push and shove early on. Nathan Reardon definitely not one to take a step backwards. Antonio Murray in there to try and cool the situation down with Jacob Mitchell, that challenge on Reardon. Now, referee chatting to Antonio Murray. And again, it's Mitchell against Reardon. They've only had 4 minutes, and those two look like they're going to have a lively battle through this game. The check from Mitchell. It's no second tomorrow for these sides. It's willing early on. Shepherd. And getting down to his right was Sonta. Free kick here to the Mustangs. About 30 yards out. Delivered into the box. Oh, and Borean can only just watch that one go onto the crossbar. It was Holden's effort. Looked like the flag was up for offside anyway. Stubbins plays it square. Goes into the feet of Simic. And there's been a clash. I think it's Murray and Borean. Borean going to collect the ball, has just collected the feet of Murray. His Lions advance. Deep off his line is Sonta. And the golden boot, Tynan Diaz, hands to head. Sees just how agonisingly close this is. Oh, shaves that upright. Took a coat of paint with it. Thompson in for Butters. Oh, again, Diaz. Onto the woodwork. Well, he's had a couple of opportunities here in the last period or so, and still it remains 0-0. Carlos. Butters. This time they put it away, Lions, and take the lead with 10 minutes remaining. It's Henry Hoare who ends up on the end of this movement. Ball played initially by Carlos. Butters gets a touch to it, and then Henry Hoare makes sure of it, lines up 1-0. And still they come before the half-time break. Good through ball. Sonta meets Butters. Goal kick is the final result. So Lions with a 1-0 advantage heading into the second half as they play it inside the 6-yard box. Trying to clear it through the pack was Reardon. Another blast through the pack. Oh, good back heel by Carlos. Sort of form that saw him collect the gold medal in the Flight Centre Premier League back in 2015. Thompson. Butters. Quick 1-2 with Diaz. Butters back into the 6-yard box, lining up for Lions. It is Diaz that puts it away on the hour. Well, delight with the home crowd. Thompson there for Butters. Good quick ball movement by Lions. The 1-2 that Diaz created with Butters. And he's at the end of it as well. And the golden boot gets on the score sheet. Carlos. That second goal looking to provide some confidence here for Lions as Diaz chips. And Luke Borean, of course, always distinctive, the flamboyant Luke Borean, we can perhaps call him. Cleared away by Hoa. Let's take a look at what that incident was in the replay. Half a penalty shout, but Anton Shetton wouldn't be waived. Murray. Stubbins. Murray at the far post. He can only put it square. Arriving was Foster. Lions scramble away. And Mitchelton perhaps unlucky not to put a goal on the board there. Into stoppage time. Reader knows which end of the park this has to be at. Butters calling for it. Butters. And that'll seal it. It's Jamonde that gives Lions a 3-0 lead. And they're going through to the preliminary final. And of course, Sekou Jamonde, always the showman, knows where the camera's at. Butters with the assist. Jamonde makes no mistake. And once again, it'll be the old friends, Warren Moon and Scott McNichol, coming up against each other in next week's preliminary final after Lions score a 3-0 victory against Mitchelton.